Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you for watching. Today we are doing a very brief show, but we're going to have three aspects in the show. Number one, we're going to talk about MIMIMENFOR's false reporting, false information that he always report concerning this struggle. And also we're going to talk about the some confession from DDR Center guy who was in DDR Center with the other guys, and what the outcome of their stay in DDR Center has led him into. So he's, we'll talk about the confession of what he's going through now. And we're going to talk about one of our own who is running for the representative for Maryland in the PG County. PG County is in Maryland, one of the counties in Maryland. So one of our brother who is running for the House of Representative, we're going to bring him also. So those are the three aspects we want to talk about, and we're going to be bringing that as we carry out this very wonderful program today. And stay connected so that we're going to come back in this short interlude. All right, thank you. Now we're going to be talking about this because we have seen time and again most of the media in Cameroon are being paid. Okay, they are being paid to run information that are false or that are against the Ambazonian struggle. Okay, we have seen a lot of them, and we most of them are doing that because they are being paid by the Cameroon government. You understand? You can write report, but people know the facts. Okay, you can't be writing something that is false even before it happens. Okay, as a journalist, we have journalistic ethics. Okay, we have to report things that we know we have, investigated. You can't just write report. If something happens, you just all of a blow just start writing about it and sending some false reporting. That is very important when it comes to journalism. And some of us don't understand what is accountability, what is transparency in journalism. Okay, as a journalist, we have to bring information from a very reliable sources that we know is we can rely on, right? Especially when it comes to an incident that maybe a hospital is, a hospital just got burnt, or a killing of somebody, an incident, certain incident of theft or something, an incident that you need to wait. Okay, you have to report the incident in the position of neutrality before, after you can start reporting it, right? You can say, you can suspect, okay, but you can't just say this is what it is, because you have not gone through the investigation. We haven't had any investigation. We haven't had any people going to, do that investigation to confirm. That is the problem that we see in most of the reporting coming from most of the media in La Republique. And what happened most of the time, the reporting are false information. And now MIMIMENFOR comes and say the Nkambe nightmare vigilant group was caused by the vigilante group. Okay, and this happened in the 11th February bombing, right? But you see, that is why she's facing a backlash now, because she reported the incident back then, saying that it was the Ambazonian restoration fighters who did it without investigating. Okay, that is the problem that MIMIMEFOR face backlash today, because she was reporting it, saying that it was caused by the restoration forces, right? And today it's not the case, right? That's why you see most of the other activists, you see this one is from Mark Barretta. He said Nkambe 2024 February bombing was done by Gala Gerard vigilante group. Okay, and I told you this before. Now MIMIMEFOR, who earlier accused Ambazonia, now say it is Cameroon own vigilante group that has caused it. You see, so this is what is happening, and most of the time we see journalists who report and later say, oh, but she is supposed to tender an apology, right? That is normal. You send an apology that you made a mistake of this reporting and so on and so forth. This is not new. Okay, this is not new. You have to balance the information against potential or any discomfort. Okay, you have to show compassion first for the people who are in harm's way when you are reporting this kind of incident, because first of all, you are dealing with victims, you're dealing with juveniles, you're dealing with vulnerable people. Okay, and you reporting something that they know is a lie, you are not helping them, because when you report, they know who did it. Okay, they know they are in that community. Okay, so you have to recognize that difference between the legal access and ethical justification. When you just report something without justification, you don't know the truth about it. Okay, you just go and publish something because you have a media house, you can be whole liable for that. Now they are telling MIMIMEFOR, please go and apologize for what you said, because it did not respect the privacy right. Okay, and she did not understand the consequences of her reporting. Okay, as a journalist, we try to make sure that we give the balance. You before reporting something, you try and look at the source. Okay, look at the consequences. Try and avoid conflict of interest, because when you say it was caused by the Ambazonian restoration forces, right, you're already favoring the government of La Republic, whereas you know most of the atrocities caused in Ambazonia are caused by the military. They can disguise, they can do whatever they want, but we know, okay, we know because we have those sources that we can, that from what, when it happens, the people on the ground, they know who are the restoration forces. They know, even if the military go and change their uniform, they'll try to behave as if they are Ambazonian fighters. But from this incident, we know there are Atanganji boys, we know there are other vigilante groups that are being trained and being sponsored by the government officials, and they are the one doing these atrocities. You saw in Manfe, you saw in different areas, right? And that is what is going on. This is very normal that we have seen in all the years. Okay, the Atanganji boys, they will go and commit all these crimes. All these crimes are caused by the Atanganji boys. You see, so this was one. You see, the Nkambe that MIMIMEFOR, and you saw how it happened, and MIMIMEFOR concluded that it was caused by the Ambazonian restoration fighters, whereas detail of this incident came out finally, right? This happened on the 11th of February. And they put the blame on the Ambazonian Restoration Forces. But what happened? It turned out to be not true. Those are one of the examples that we can tell from those incidents. But we know what the government of Cameroon is doing on our people. We know what they are capable of doing. And you see this guy, Ngala Gerard, going around. From the report, we know this guy is the one who, when this guy who is call himself a parliamentarian, is a colonial parliamentarian. This was him giving people money to them. This was he had a mission. His mission was to give people money to go and march, he had a plan. The plan was to bomb something and put the blame on the Ambazonian Restoration Forces and all those things. So, you see, but look at life differently. You go around and be giving people money like this. You cannot provide them jobs. You cannot provide them something that they can, but you're giving them $1,000 to go and march, 1,000 CFA to go and march. How is that helping the local population? How is that helping them when you give them this money? These children that need food, they need, they say teach somebody how to catch a fish than give that person a fish. Okay, these youths, since the 11th February, then you went and burned their school again. You use your own vigilante and went and burned their school. You see, so this is the people who are really causing havoc. The people who do not want the crisis to end. Gala Gerard and all these other parliamentarians who call themselves elites. They're the people who don't want this crisis to end because they are making money. How much money did the government give him to carry out this burning of Nkambe village? Then he came around and said, I want to do reconstruction. So they are just manipulating the people. You burn a school today, you come and behave as if you're the one who want to come and reconstruct it. You kill children, you kill this, you behave as if you are the one who want to come and condole. You kill somebody, you are the first person in the cry-die to come and sit as a person who is innocent. That is how these people operate. Okay. Now, see this guy who is one of those people who went to DDR Center. Okay. He's confessing that they were all fooled. He's apologizing to the Ambazonian people that what happened to them in DDR Center, what they went to do in DDR Center, they were fooled, and now today he is in Kondengi. I just want you to take a listen.
Fellow Ambazonians, today is the 24th of April 2024. Wait will make me, I do this video. I do this video with my own conscience because the love I can see the people the way I not be ever believe for my life. For say I could stand for that means. Now me this I come for Kondengi, I can't meet up them. The Ambazonian fighter they be cash for 216 to date where they did for Kondengi. I don't come meet up them. I be fear for the time when like people send me for inside prison for here. I be fear say I go come so immediately they go kill me. But they instead tell me say man no be kill me, they know they look na my head. The Martin will be doing for La Republic. Na my own conscience, he go kill me because they stand for that truth and they didn't have that truth that the government for front. They need to look na people them for kill them. So now what I mean, I decide for do this video for now because for how grateful I be for talk the truth back for my brother because I don't for my brothers and because if I don't stand against my brother then stand back with me. Damn, it been as something where it be unbelievable. Now whether I come for talk on the truth. I beg when my brother the one I did for back then. Any person where don't lose courage for this struggle, whether I don't do for ground 1, we don't do for ground 0, we don't do for Yaounde. Any of una way like the public don't call una, even for DDR of outside, back to base. Even if you know one commode not there for Yaounde, because they will take you and they will use you and they will dump you. Thank you very much. For noticing na civilian say na Amba fighter them, we no been a fighter them. They use the DDR for full people them. We say independence. We say they go help the fighters them. But when these fighters them come out, they frustrate them. If you frustrate you been at the one way you say you want over be wise or you want to talk where they know say be real fighter, they finish with you. Like my own case what they for here. I dey talk so because I dey talk. I know say the government they go move me for our day tomorrow, but before I want die, I'm afraid that way they shoot me. But before I want die, I will talk the truth and I will save my own people there for back for the truth. If any people take it food go with DDR, me look the food. Now the food that way because I say black leg and the black leg where they don't shoot and that too. And I didn't have the stage where I don't know what I go live. I no be sure of my tomorrow. Now me personally, this video, now the public government, now the gendarme, they shoot me. And this gendarme, they don't maltreat me for a very long time. Small asset they want to get and they don't take them. They maltreat me before they can create me a motive and they shoot me for my food, they send me for prison. Now me this for prison. I know they talk here because I talk because I did for prison. I get proof of videos and what I make them in the space of the Republic. I get evidence of my uniform, my charms what I use and my sanamba, everything. I get the site time I become of the Republic. I get all the videos and if I doubt say I no be they no use me for the Republic. When I type all those videos I go usual. Just type my name, you will get all those information. Because I beg the international communities again, mostly, say me they focus for the Ambazonian revolution, me they focus for the Ambazonian struggle, to give them back their independence. Because I've been a one proof, and I get a voice out there, and I've been a one proof for talk. Because I don't be popular for outside there. Since I get the voice, La Republic take the voice, he use them in for create harm for my own brothers. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Gabriel member of the DDR commission. Will be joined for the year 2020. Today, my brothers and sisters, fellow Anglophones, where when I don't see me for media, what I don't talk, I don't do video, I don't do sensitization against the Ambazonian revolution. My purpose to come today so I can apologize to my brothers, my sisters for the Ambazonian revolution, for the atrocities and way the La Republic government they don't use me for against my own people then. And why I come today so na because the situation where I don't find myself inside today, I don't be ever believe say I go fit people they go fit deal with me, and then they force me to do things, and then even up to them they promise me say I will leave. But today I find myself say them pick me then throw am for prison. The same people the way they say they will promise me they will do me this one, they will do that for the DDR commission. Today I don't find myself for prison, so I decide myself to do this video where I did do one today. And one for inside the video, I the one talk for my brothers them for the citizens the way they did plan for say they want join for the struggle for help to restore the country back, where they don't be misled, for tell them so for give them the apology for the misled who don't mislead them. For tell them say DDR, this where they call them DDR, no to know the DDR way if benefit will now. DDR, they open DDR for the fact for say they want to say Muna scatter with una brombilam. Una live una mommy then una part the way they be cry for una for 2016. We say Muna stand give the independence. Because of the politics, they use DDR now as the political point for scatter. Me, I be come go for DDR. I be no say the way they be talk, say they will give me work, they will give me freedom, money and everything. But when I reach a DDR, I discover say DDR na another form of distraction. DDR video winner for distract we. And they don't make we for that same DDR, they don't make we most of we will go for the DDR, they don't make we innocent fighter them. They don't make we point civilians the way they didn't for guard for radar, mostly civilians the way they did for give information them to our brothers the way they inside bush they don't catch them. For the one they want don't be part and for the one they want never be part for the but I know say now wait till that way don't happen because some of the activities and they don't use me for the I want talk for una say DDR if any fighter we talk say he don't tire for come up with story for we don't tire say one rest you go for ground one for Nigeria no be for La Republic because na scam I dey for here today for the very point I no get nothing wey I don benefit am but I get prison. Yes, I get prison. I dey make the video today so with my own opinion and for hele because say Musa dey e no fit me e no be big fitting for me. Secondly the struggle wey e be e still be form as e be for I dey give una dey call dey say una fight for the independent wey dey will be base for fight for and for whole Ambazonia me stand strong to say una believe una independent because e go be no matter how long una fight am no matter how long e be.
Wow. I mean, just you see, those are the revelations of a person where most of them are now in Kondengi. They have emptied all their center called DDR to Kondengi. But along the few years that we saw these guys going to DDR Center, we have been sounding the alarm to them that never you trust anything to do with La Republic. From history, they have a track record of lies telling, they have a track record of corruption, they have a track record of backstabbing, they have a track record of using and dumping. And most of our people have been victims of these circumstances where they'll use them, and when they don't need you anymore, they just sideline you. We told these guys who went to DDR Center, no matter how you trust somebody, never you go and be a friend to your enemy. You know, you go and make friend to somebody who you have been an enemy before against your own people. That is the worst thing you can do. And today, these testimonies are just one of a million of this kind of testimonies that come from these guys who went to say, okay, they promised them jobs, they promised them money, they promised them careers and everything. But man, what have we been fighting for? What is this struggle about? This struggle is for the better life of Ambazonians, because we saw that you guys are driving the bikes, you guys are not going to school, you guys have careers, you guys, but what are you doing? Nothing. If you don't fight for freedom, if you don't fight for your own future, you become independent, or you become dependent forever. You have to be independent. This struggle for the past 7 years, we have been telling you people, don't listen to anything that is half-baked. Any half-baked solution will never be a solution, because La Republic is trying to look for shortcuts, and the DDR Center is one of those shortcuts that they use to take you out of the, you see. If you are tired of fighting, don't go to DDR Center. What are you going to do with DDR Center? You can go to Nigeria like people like Nkambe did. Go there, you look for your way, and you can travel any way you want. But don't go and put yourself in a prison. Then now you are crying that you are in prison. We told you people, this struggle, you cannot be an enemy to somebody. Then you go and start making friends with that person. You think that person will like you. That person will never like you. Because the story you give there, they listen. Oh, you killed this, you maim this, you burn this, you do this. All what you did to their military. Do you think they will take you as somebody? If you listen to the stories of Nambere, General Nambere recounted how they even planned to kill him. Whereas they use him, they realized that General Nambere was so wise. General Nambere was so wise because they brought him to Kumba to come and stop Ghost Town. He tried, he could not succeed. He came to Kumba and would say, oh, things are going back to normal. I don't know what they gave him, what kind of money they gave him there. But listen to the confession of these guys. These are people who we told them, La Republic, from experience, from what they did to our parents, from Aijo, from what they did to even our former activists, our forebears, from what they did to us in the fake referendum, from what they did even when there was a party system. They said Frundi, SDF, they fooled him. They said Anambufo will never be president. That mindset, it will not change. No matter what you do, no matter how you are so nice, this government of La Republic don't like nice people. Don't be showing your teeth to them. Since 2016, the only solution to our problem is what is happening now. Firepower. There's no other solution to these people. Because they don't like people who are nice. They want you to show that you can fight them. That's what they, and we have understood that since 2017. That's why when you support you going, oh, we want federation. Federation with who? With who? Who are you federating? The first federation, before talk about federation, ask what happened to the first federation. What happened to the first federation? Did they keep to their promises? So when you go about, oh, we want peace, you want peace, but your people don't have jobs. You want peace, your people don't have roads. You want peace, your people don't have anything to show. Where are the bridges? Where are the railway stations? Where are all these infrastructures? Where are the marketing board? Where are all these airports and seaport that we had? Ask yourself these questions. They are using our resources and sharing to the whole of Cameroon. Yes, we have been nice for the past years. But La Republic government, they don't like nice people. Don't be nice. The more you are nice, they know that these are the people to use. You have to be wise. The Republic government is not a government to laugh with. They have shown us that along the years. That government is a dictatorship government. All what they're doing is to stay in power. They have nothing to do about good governance, fixing the country, fixing this. They have nothing to do about that. So when you go with that, you are nice to be nice to them. Know that your life is at stake. Most of the people who are suffering today, who are in Kondengi, who are suffering, those are the nice people. Those are the people who are nice. Because you want to show your teeth to them. You are laughing, oh, Monsieur le Directeur, Monsieur le Ministre, Monsieur le this. Thank you, Head of State. Thanks to the Head of State. Those are the people who are dying, because those are the people who are easily being used and dumped. And today, this example is just one of those people that we told them. that our fight is not about going to DDR Center. Our fight is not going to beg for crumbs. This fight is for the freedom of 8 million Ambazonian. So you one can go and do your thing by yourself. That's your problem. We're talking about 8 million people. The liberation of the whole country. It's not about you, about what you want. It's not about what you like. It's not about you being nice. These people, anybody that has been in this struggle from the start, don't be nice to the Republic government, because they'll use you, they'll bring you closer, but they have what they are planning to do to you. That's how wicked they are. This guy just recounted his own story, but there are many of these DDR guys like him who have been killed. His own is even lucky that he's still alive, because he was shot in the leg. What does that tell you? But these are the people who were trying to bring peace. But where there's the justice, we always say peace cannot come without justice. If you want peace, why not first ask for justice? You go and stay in DDR Center, and you know that justice is not being served to your people. You have been doing all these things, going to join this guy called my country people. He is hiding. He is sending you guys to come and show your face. Where is my country people? Why don't he come on TV, live TV, and do his thing? Because he knows he's doing the wrong thing. If you are doing the wrong thing, you always hide, because you are not safe. But you going ahead and doing, today you are apologizing. Because I always say this, the worst fight you can fight is a fight against your own people. Don't ever go, there are battles to choose. Don't choose the wrong battle. The wrong fight is a fight against your people. You will never win that fight. Never. Because you are a one-man soldier. Think of the population. Think of the majority. Don't think about some few people. No. Think about tomorrow, when your people will rise against you. How will you stand? Where is the people protecting you? He was going around showing people, going around with, enter the armor car, going around. They'll give him some military uniform to put on. He's a military, he's a B. That's him in Kondenge today. Lesson learned. How do you learn from this kind of people? Think about it. Until justice is served, never you trust anything La Republic is doing. Whether La Republic say what, the government don't listen to that nonsense. Because freedom, a dictatorship government don't like people who are free. They don't like people who are free. They like people who are they want to put them in that bondage. Okay? Make them poor. Make them be silent. Then they'll start giving them money. Like what you see Galan Gerard is doing to the people, right? Giving them 1,500 or 1,000 CFA to go and march, or to stop ghost town, you know, doing all those things. They burn the Bamenda market, they burn this, burn hospital, burn this, make the people to suffer. That is the modus operandi of a rogue regime. I just said the system is failed, okay? But now let's look at our own Ambazonians and Southern Cameroonians in America who are, you know, if the Republic government think that they cannot give them opportunity there, they are in America doing things. They are going places. This guy is running for the House of Rep in the United States, in Maryland, precisely in PG County, you know, and it's a very, very powerful guy. I want you to listen to him. He's been all over the place trying to send his message to to the different communities. But if you can see, he has a very good message, and he's from southern Cameroon, and I decided to say, no, we have to promote our own. And from what you see, the person who has walked the path of immigrants can understand him very well. Okay, he's running for Congress. His name is Gabriel Ginbot. Gabriel Ginbot. Okay, he's running for Congress in the United States, and I want you guys to give him that support, because when you see him, you know, he has been working tooth and nail to do his own thing. But I want to play this video so that you can listen to him, and I'll come back. Okay, it's an interview that was carried out.
Mr. Ginbot, lots of people are watching this broadcast now all over the world, across the United States. More people will be watching later on. The question somebody watching out of your congressional district is this: why should they support you? And if that question were posed to you by any of the people watching you right now out of your congressional district, what's your answer?
Well, I say it's very easy. Go to GabrielForCongress.com. And what was the question? Why should they support me, or how?
Absolutely. I was going to come back to that.
Why should they support me?
You have to answer that question.
There's a lot of reasons why they should support me. Number one, this election is not about me. It's about the next generation of students and teachers, the next generation of congressmen, of governors and senators and president, for that matter. It's important for people to support me because I am the voice of change. I'm the voice who represent people who have been struggling in our country for a very long time and have completely been ignored by the establishment politics, be the Republicans and the Democrats. They should support me because I'm the candidate who understands what it means to be an immigrant. I'm a candidate who understands what it means to travel tens of thousands of miles into this country, start from scratch with $100 by working in a seafood restaurant and becoming a security guard and taking computer classes, and with the help of student loans, going to a law school and obtaining a law degree and opening a small business and raising a family. I'm the candidate they should support because I know what it means to struggle as an ordinary below the poverty belt and trying to uplift myself into the middle class. I'm the candidate who they should support because I've been to all street corners in my district, from Laurel all the way to Fort Washington, and speak to ordinary people on the streets, at the gym, on the road, those who are walking their dogs, those who take, I've been to shopping centers, I've been to schools, I've talked to teachers, I've talked to students, I've talked to police officers, I've spoken to firefighters. In fact, I made a call one afternoon and spoke to this family whose dad, or this lady whose dad was the first Black firefighter in Prince George's County, who happened to have passed away, and the county's fire department didn't do anything about his passing away. I drove to Chillum, the fire station where this veteran firefighter started working as an inspector, and I spoke to the department, and they did something to recognize this man who passed away. That's the kind of representation we need. I have been to almost all the schools in my city where I live, in Laurel. I've been to Scotchtown Hills. I've been to Eisenhower Middle School. I've been to Laurel High School and speak to the teachers, the government teachers. I've been to everywhere across the district. I've knocked on more than 10,000 doors in the past few months. That's the kind of candidate you should support. The one who understands what people are looking for. The one who talks to constituents and understand what issues they want to see different in their district. That's why they should support me, because when I get into Congress, I would be a true representation. Now, is that going to be easy? No, but I'm the kind of candidate who I would try. I will fight the right fight, a fight that people are concerned about, the issues that people want to see different, the issues that people are tired of, ranging from our schools, our safety, our environment, the right of women, and our senior citizens, even the folks who, who pick up our trash on the streets. These are the people that I will be representing. And these are the people for the past 16 months that I have spent time to talk to them every single day, from Laurel to Bellsfield to Burtonsville to College Park to University Park to Lanham to Greenbelt, Upper Marlboro, Lanham, Seabrook, Fort Washington, Clinton. I have spoken to all these people, and I keep talking to them every single day, and I hear their concerns. I hear their problems. I hear their plights. And that's what a congressman or someone who is running to represent its own people should do, and not sit behind TV ads and talk to the folks, because you cannot speak to a TV ad. If you talk to anybody in Laurel, they will tell you they've either seen my sign or that box truck that I drive around every single day. That's why they should support me.
Yeah, so we just heard from Gabriel Ginbot. Please, if you are in the Maryland area, please go to GabrielForCongress.com, GabrielForCongress.com, and you make your donation. This is someone from Southern Cameroon, and he's making a wave to run for Congress in the United States. It's a powerful move, and we encourage any other Southern Cameroonian who are in the United States to do the same. Okay, go in, run for Congress, make your name, make your wave for the people of Southern Cameroon. We will support you in one way or the other. Okay, so GabrielForCongress.com. Go to GabrielForCongress.com and you put in your own small donation for him. He's running in the PG County, and in Maryland. So please support Gabriel. Mr. Gabriel, as you see, he's a businessman. He has run for the local council, and he also now he's running for Congress. He's a businessman. He has gone to law school, and so he has all the profile that at least we can say, yes, he's fit to represent the people of Ambazonia, Southern Cameroon, in Congress of the United States. So we wish him good luck. Okay. Meanwhile, in La République du Cameroon, they are talking about elections. For the past all these years, the people of Southern Cameroon has never had a free and fair election, because we have a system where there is one party system. The opposition is weak. There has been no strong opposition because the one that was there has been weakened with the manipulation. And now we see the system has always been that they go and create these new political parties to come and challenge and say, okay, they don't want a coalition. Now they just created one they call SDFF. So, all these manipulations is just crazy. There's SDF, there's all this Kamto party, and now they have gone and created more than 10 other political parties to come and bring the confusion within the opposition. So all these things are just manipulation, and that is how a government of a rogue regime does. Anyway, that doesn't concern us, because election has been banned in Ambazonia. So whatever happens in that country is not our business. We have seen most of the activists has already made their position about that. Okay, This is coming from Mark Barretta. He says registering for any Cameroon election in Ambazonia is a crime. It means you are directly giving Biya ammunitions to prolong the war and kill more. Thus, our response must be fierce. This is coming from Mark Barretta. Another one from Comrade Nam Angel, who said Ambazonian forces are authorized to use maximum force to stop French Cameroon election by every means necessary. These are all activists giving their opinion. Dr. Chua Yaba says we prefer dangerous freedom over peaceful slavery. Okay, these are all, fellow Ambazonians. Let's highlight the sabotaging of the Cameroon presidential election in Ambaland as a national emergency. Okay, all these are coming from activists. This one says for 8 years, Southern Cameroon has mounted an effective resistance against an occupier. The occupier's last option is to withdraw. Okay, so this these are all coming from our activists, and the interim government stand is not different. Okay, the same stance that the interim government has is the same stance of all the groups. No election in Ambazonia. Keep your election in Douala, Yaounde, Bafoussam. Don't bring your election to Ambazonia. We don't want any election. All election has been rigged. It's none of our business. We don't want election. Election has nothing to do with our independence. Okay, because their election, how is the election even going to help Ambazonian people when we are suffering? Our people are suffering. No infrastructure, no road, no jobs, nothing. So that is what we are saying. No to election in Ambazonia. Let them, if you want to vote Biya for another 7 years, that's their business. We are no more interested in that. And we say election is no to Ambazonians. And we will prefer to keep fighting for the freedom of Ambazonia than to go and elect Biya for another 7 years, who keep using the military to keep killing us. How does that help us? They want to vote Biya because they are afraid to vote Frank Biya, because of the uprising already happening. In the northern part of Cameroon, they just killed 4 Elekam officials who are going there to go and campaign. So they have just killed 4 Elekam officials. So the Nordists are saying that they don't want election. So why should we want election if the Nordists are also saying that they don't want? The Bamlekes say they don't want anything. Okay, so there is some sort of a civil war coming in that country, and it's for change. If there is a military coup d'etat that will bring change, like Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso, so be it. Because you cannot keep one regime for 41 years, destroying the country, destroying the democracy, just imprisoning people, mistreating the people, usurping the resources, exploiting the people. That is not the kind of regime that can bring change. Okay, we feel pity. Ambazonians feel even more pity to the La Republic people because they are helpless. How do you leave one person for 41 years? To do what? What kind of intelligence does he has that you keep him there? And you see the change coming from Senegal, Mali, Burkina Faso, Gabon. All these countries are changing their presidents, and they say no to France. Okay, so we don't want that. When the French ambassador went to Bamenda and say we wanna change Bamenda for what? You cannot change Yaounde, change Douala, you change Bamenda. Sometimes it's very laughable when we see China, the Chinese people are doing to other countries. We prefer Chinese people to come in than these French people, because for the past years they have been fooling our people, fooling all the 14 African countries that French colonized. They have been fooling them the same way. The few ones that are wise are telling France, go, we don't want you, go. Yes, leave us alone. Those are the ones that are wise, because they want you to keep using their currency. They want you to keep buying their weapons. They want you to keep supporting them. They want you to keep buying their own goods, buying their own cars, buying their own. That is how they make money out of Africa. Yes. But for how long will that continue? Let's be wise, and please stay safe. Okay? Listen to this, our brother who is running for office, and stay blessed.
Hello, everyone. My name is Gabriel Ginbot, and you and I are running for the United States Congress on a Democratic ticket. And this is a special appeal to all my immigrant brothers and sisters in this country. You know, there is a saying that you never know the pain someone is feeling until you put yourself in their position or you have been in their position. And I say this because as an immigrant, I have seen it and I have lived it. I saw it before I left Africa to the United States with just $100 on me. And I see it every day from people who flee hunger, poverty, war, from South Sudan, from the Ukraine, and from Palestine, to come to this country because they believed doggedly in what is possible about America. I see it in the people who wait 5 years and 7 years to get just a work permit, even though they are willing, able, and capable of working. I have seen it in the immigrants who work 2 jobs and 3 jobs and 16-hour shifts just to make a little bit of money to put food on the table, pay their bills, pay their mortgages, send their own children to school to watch their own dream, the American dream, come to fruition. I have seen it in the face of these correctional officers and everyone who makes below minimum wage, who work 16 hours and so tired that they cannot afford to attend the graduation ceremony of their children. And I have seen it in the faces of those who have to wait 10 years to become a United States citizen, even though they are eager to vote. So brothers and sisters, it is pertinent that you register to vote so that you can send a candidate to the United States Congress who understand and have been through all the challenges you face in this country on a daily basis as an immigrant. Because otherwise, those who do not understand these challenges will freely pass laws that will require you to wait 5, 10, 15 years to become a United States citizen. And that candidate is Gabriel Ginbot. Make sure you go out to vote on May 2nd and on May 14th at the primaries. If you haven't registered to vote yet, like Barack Obama says, this is the time. This is our moment to make a difference in our own lives by participating in the politics of the country we live in. This is that time. We also need donations to push forward this campaign. So go to GabrielForCongress.com and donate anything you can. $5, $10, $20, $100 will make a huge difference to this campaign. We also need volunteers to go out and knock on doors and make phone calls and send text messages. And by the way, share this video as much as possible because we need everyone to come out and vote. Thank you so much for supporting us. Thank you again. God bless you, and God bless this United States of America.